Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Inkbound. We're playing with the Weaver at the moment and we've just upgraded Strangulate, so it's got a potential to be really quite awesome for us. Let's push on and see how this character continues to develop. Back into the sea of ink we go.
There, Needless. Good luck. Aren't there stories for you to save or something?
Yeah, it's something. Okay, we could destroy something to gain the vestige sets permanently. I don't think any of these are really worth us doing, because these are all useful to us. We don't need the space. So let's just push on. Hey, we'll go to Garden's Edge. We need to complete Garden's Edge tasks, so that makes a lot of sense for us. We didn't see Ohm in the Silent Promenade, or maybe we just missed them. At least we can try and actively do some quests as we move through. Right, so Uncommon Augment, Big Cash. Don't care about money really. Uncommon Augment, Rare Augment, like that. Superior Vault, Uncommon Augment. Let's, I mean the Vaults are great. The Augments I think are more useful right now. Let's go for the Augments. Next time we'll try and get, oh, another fish. We'll try and get some Vaults. Lucky Horseshoe Crab. Extra crit chance, extra crit damage. Yeah, we'll have that right now. That finished off eating fish in the Garden's Edge. Oh, that was actually a proper task. Oh, cool. Well, that's good for us. So that means we can now place the collected ink into the repository and advance the story, I assume. But for right now, all of our focus is on being able to do this. Look at how good this is going to be. Right, if I go on YouTube, I hope we're going to be able to get close enough to that to activate it. But I want to take 12. Yeah. Get them. Step across. Right. Strangulate will do 125 damage to each. Yeah, so he ended up getting healed completely, which sucks a bit. We can do After Image. Oh, actually, I think his health is down. It's just it's not showing it nicely. So that would actually kill Chomp. Let's go for this one. Then we'll grab this, which means we can strangulate both of these again. You've got 170. We could do a lot of it in one go and then kill him. And then we can't get out of the way, but that's fine. Okay, can we get all three? Not quite. But we can get those two. And then we can get you. Lightning bolt him. So we strangulate And that does even more to everyone nearby. I get Stitch, which will pull those two together a bit. Grab this. Get another Strangulate off. Before we do that, we could do an after image, actually. Yay! Right, big Strangulate. A little bit of healing is annoying, but it's fine. So we want to hit both of them. We're going to take 1 damage, and then he's going to heal up 300 hit points. Nice that they've come together like that for me. So all weaved together. Big Strangulate kills off the one over there. Another big hit there. Strangulate will kill all 3 of them, which unfortunately fully heals this guy, but that's fine. I'd rather do them all in one go. And then we just keep hammering him. We should back away, actually. I didn't realise that he had a retaliation. Hopefully he is going to be the last guy. Right, let's get out of there. Get a big hit. There's no point in lightning bolting him. Let's after image ourselves. It gives us a bit of blur. We're not taking any extra damage from that. 125 or lightning bolt. Lightning bolt's going to do 150. Then slightly out of the way. Hit him with a big Strangulate. He's not going to last long. There we go. Okay. Hexing Lightning on hitting inflict hex. I think hex makes them take more damage, which would be advantageous. We can re-roll this. Defensive Constrict. Gaining shield, given how much we use it, is really powerful for us. Because we are using it all the time. And then Potent Stitch. Now, on defeating a threaded enemy, thread the nearest non-threaded enemy. That's kind of cool. But I think we've got a good system set up. So let's go for the Hexing Lightning. And we'll try and make that work. Right, we need some volts. Okay, go to the garden. Let's go to the Sea Reach. We haven't had a rift in the story yet this run. Okay, you can barely make out a binder of old, searching the depth of some unknown cavern. Since they are without their quill, you can only assume that's what they seek. That search looks dangerously close to ending, as the binder seems close to death. A little gift of life may be enough to keep him going. Let's give a lot of help. Minus 20 hit points we can handle. Minus 5 hit point each combat. We are healing as we kill mobs. Take something instead. That's kind of funny. duplicating a vestige could be interesting. But let's try giving the lot of help. So we are leaking ink. Losing 5 hit points at the start of each combat. On your turn, inflict prey on a random enemy. That's kind of curious. Not sure it's one I would necessarily have picked, but... Ooh, Superior Vault. I like the look of that. 2 Superior Vaults. Don't care about the Glyph Globe. Let's go for the regular combat encounter. And just fill out the last of our vestiges. Okay, what potion is it going to offer? Left click to consume, inflict vulnerable on enemies. Yeah... You know what, we don't need it. Maybe I should have taken it. Maybe I should have taken it. Okay. Losing 5 hit points at the start of combat is actually quite a lot. It's like a significant amount. Let's get those 3 all done. On ally defeated, we'll turn to face attacker. Prey. On being defeated, player who defeats it gains 1 stack of devoured prey, which improves 10% damage. Okay. That's fine. I like prey as an idea. So what does Hex do? 30% bonus magic damage. Lost at the start of turn, that was it. That's physical damage, which is a bit of a shame. But we're still going to do it. So we'll grab this. We'll do Strangulate again. And we could deal damage to everyone, which I really quite like, actually. Pull them in a little bit closer, and we are getting money out of this. Okay, that is not too bad right now. We shouldn't take any damage from this, because of all our wonderful shield. One guy is gone. So if I come across to here, I can hit through all 3 of you. You're out of range. But I can strangulate them. Decrease the cooldown. Strangulate them again. Go bang. Bang. Teeth on the string gives me a bit of healing. And we've still got 2 actions that we can do. Let's get the weaving going. And stitch you until you're dead. Right, Devour and Prey, 10% extra damage. Hit them both. And get the lightning on you. Yeah, so it's every turn it inflicts it on a random enemy. That's really, really quite cool. We'll grab this. Kill one of them. Kill the other one. Simple times. What have we got? Spear of the Gods. Extra physical damage. Extra movement per turn. It's quite nice. But pushing up Storm King would be amazing. And more Bastion. On gaining Shield Smite, the nearest... Yeah, Unstable Circuitry, we just know how good that is. Because we gain shield quite a lot. On being hit if you have Shield Smite the attacker. That's really quite funny. Given that's maxed out, I assume getting more isn't going to help us on it. But that is quite an assumption. Shining Circlet isn't really going to help us much. We've only got one Expert Binder, so let's re-roll these. Ooh, these are nicer. On combat end, this Vestige gains 10 on your damage if you have full hit points. No. So it's gradually going to get better. So it could be worth us taking just for gradually improving damage for each combat we go through. Let's try it. We'll try it and see how it feels. And in the meantime, after Image, we could get 2 stacks of Blur. And 2 random bindings and 15 movement. Or we gain critical charge on all bindings and turn it into full offensive. I think this is probably more useful to us. So we'll go for Phasing Image. But that had the potential to be really quite something. Right, we've got lots of money. Let's get a free binding augment and the option to purchase another. Lots of money. And we can re-roll these as well. So Quicken Lightning would be alright. That would drop it down to 4. With the orbs, that means every 2 turns about. Pulling... Strangulate? No. Let's re-roll those. You'd have to really be critting. 3 stacks of burn on Strangulate, though. I'll be fine with that. Let's get that. And then on top of that, Blurring Image would give an additional stack of... No. It's good damage reduction, but... Prepared Stitch means we get to use it without needing any... Ooh. That's a good option. Let's do one more reroll. Yeah, we'll go for Prepared Constrict. Okay, what have we got? Superior Vault Rare Augment, Uncommon Augment Glyph Globe, Superior Vault Quelling Cache. So we don't... augments would be good. We don't really need vaults, but we could potentially like replace this ink flat. So let's go for the one that gives us a rare augment as well. And what's its potion? Reduce cooldown of random binder to 0 and gain 30 movement. That's not really much help for us. Big guy. Okay. Let's have a look at this. So, Phasing Image. We'll hit you. I would love to hit both of these. Yep, there we go. Let's get Critical Strangulate. That's a lot of damage. And, of course, the burn. We'll get Shocked on him and the Hex. Then we'll get another Strangulate on everyone. More burn damage. I can kill you from here. So let's just get you gone. And then really I want to just keep hitting you too. For as much as possible. And then just like sidestep out the way. Alright. 2 threads currently in use. I would love to be able to get both of these with one. I don't think it's really going to be possible without proper moving out of the range of what I want. Although, I suppose it's not too bad. If I come across a little... No, it's... Maybe just on the... It's just out of range. Okay. So... Right there. So that hits both of them. And we can just hit you as well. So everyone is done. That's controlled weaving. That gives us the extra will. Strangulate everyone. We are going to want that. That gives us just enough movement to get out the way of everyone. Much needed healing. Exactly when we needed it. I can stitch you to do damage to both of these two, actually. And then just keep hitting them as much as possible. And then back out of that that whole area. Whew, we are getting there. We are getting there. Okay, phasing image. We need to catch you and then as many of the others as possible. Which might be like these two. I don't know if I can get in a position where I can get both of them and still have access to that. I don't think so. So I might have to do them each in turn, which is fine. It's that. Yeah, this is all right. So critical strangulate. Killed one. Grab that. Regular strangulate. Although I could lightning you and then strangulate, because that works quite nicely. And then we've still got one left, so we could put this guy a bit closer to being killed. We could actually kill this guy. Let's actually kill him. And we'll stand right next to this guy so he gets proper nuked. No, they moved anyway. So, nuke. We have ended up gaining health through this fight, thanks to the teeth on a string. Okay, Faded Mandala. That's really quite useful. I would swap out the ink flat for that. Well, consuming an item in combat gains 70 omni damage. That's good if you love consumables, but we don't really use enough. Yeah, let's go for the faded mandala. And that's going to replace the ink flat. Potent Stitch. Charged Lightning. The additional stack of Shocked could be very useful. Especially against specific things. Okay, do we want to Rift in the Story? Destroy a Vestige to gain double its sets. So we're on 3 Smite at the moment. Destroying one of these would take us up to 4, which is fine, but not amazing. Moving that up to 2 would be okay. 25% extra physical damage, which we do a lot of. It would also move that up to 3. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it would move that up to 2. Bindings that don't deal damage have reduced cooldown. So we would lose prey, but I think we would end up better off because of it. Can I go back and get... No, it's vanished. Well, that Omni damage actually has stayed with us for the whole thing because that devoured prey. So it would have had the potential to be a lot better over the course of a massive thing. But in reality, there's not much left of this run. Okay, let's have a look and see what you've got for sale here. The golden sails. In theory, if we're doubling up on them, could be very, very good. The Miser's Purse deal double damage. That's kind of interesting. It's not a strategy I would have normally considered. But the golden sails I am quite tempted by. We'll go for the golden sails. And for augments, we can reroll once. The sewing stitch has got some potential, but we're not really using this skill at all. Let's reroll. Let's get quick and lightning. Make it faster.
Be buying or be moving.
Yeah, we're moving. Right. Let's get this binding tuner. Now remember, we do have the potion of power, we do have barrier potion. So up against Nim the Lost, who has already been bound. $232 damage to threaded enemies. You know what? We may as well hit him with that for the shocked. Drink the potion of power. And then do a lot of damage. Because that's already taken him down quite a significant amount. Alright, let's move out of the danger zone. I love this auto-threading. It is very cool. I wish it also dealt damage, but you can't have everything. Okay, nuke them. Grab this. Phasing image gives us the crit. Hit him and do some burn damage. Ah, yeah. So each thread grants +1 shielding up to 3 shielding on 5 or more enemies becoming threaded, gain controlled weaving. We're pretty much having controlled weaving all the time because he's the only one around. So that's why it feels like we've got so much will. Right. We've done about 3,000 damage to him so far. Let's get a lightning bolt on him. Can I grab that? Yes, I can. And of course, each time we strangulate, we get shield. We get 3 shield each time we do it. So each turn we're getting about 6 shield minimum. We don't need to step away from him, so let's just stay here. That 10 shield was very welcome. Okay, phasing image. There's the crit we wanted. It's got 18 stacks of burn. We are going to want to step out of this area. We've got time to do that. There we go. Also, we're healing up more than we're taking damage. This does a lot of damage, so let's hit him with it before our cooldown. Grab this. Get the rest of our shield. So we're going to end up with 1 shield at the end of this round. May as well do phasing image to get more crits for the future. And phase change. Right, he's already hit actually. So let's just do a critical. Grab this. And then we'll just move out of the danger zone. That was a legitimate crit that popped up there. I wonder how many crit charges things can actually store. Okay, I'm gonna hit you guys that way. Gonna hit you there. Big smack. Let's get phasing. Hit him with the lightning bolt. Grab this. Another strangulate. That kills all the chompies. And that's all we've got. We're up to 43 health. On hitting, restore 1 hit point and lose 1 stack per enemy hit. Interesting. So Vigor means we're going to end up healing by retaliating. Okay, more critical with the Strangulate. We're going to want to get out of the area for these. Hit and killed. Got both of them. Hey, there's a level up from doing frost, burn, poison, and everything else. So we're up to level 8 now. We started at level 6 at the start of this run. Come on, hit me. Give me some more vigor. That gives me an incentive to retaliate. His health is dropping quite significantly. And we are going to want to get out of this area. So let's do that quickly. I'll hit you. I'll hit you. So we could do 225 damage plus the crit damage to him, which I think is actually pretty significant. And then we'll just nuke the rest of them. Nim the Lost is dead. Let's ascend our binding. Ooh, so we could change Thread into Loom. Deal 100 damage in a cone. Each attached thread grants 10 Omni damage. That's got the potential to become very powerful. Tether's interesting though, because that's all about detaching, like attaching and detaching. I think we'll go for Loom. Being a bit wider sounds more interesting. And then Mirror Image could actually be really quite powerful with phasing. 50% damage is nothing to be sniffed at. Alright, well, with that second Guardian defeated, that's going to be a good point to finish this episode off. Thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. As always, if you have, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Inkbound. See you soon.